Have you ever been hiking before? Have you ever been hiking in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever been hiking in the middle of nowhere and suddenly felt like you were being watched? Let's talk about that. Now, I'm sure we've all been on hiking trips before. Go wander off into the mountains, camping, hiking, enjoying nature, enjoying the wilderness, enjoying little bags of raisins and peanuts and M&Ms and a bunch of other goodies that we really, really love.
I hate trail mix.
And I'm sure at least once or twice on our expeditions out into the mountain regions, we've experienced some strange things. Weird sounds in the woods in the night, carnivorous animals that seem like they could hurt us or that could tear apart our camp. Maybe we've even seen snakes that roll down the hill in a hoop shape by biting the other end of its biting its tail, and then they chase you down the hillside. Something called like a hoop snake. This is a thing that I was told about as a kid. I'm not going to get into it. Or sometimes we've even run into strangers in the woods. Or maybe not even strangers. Maybe just silhouettes in the distance. Ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to tell you all about the Dark Watchers. The Dark Watchers, or Los Vigilantes Oscuros, are a type of ghost that belong to California folklore in the Santa Lucia Mountains. Now, the Dark Watchers are said to be very large, like tall, dark silhouette figures who often are depicted as wearing big hats that stand off in the distance, spotted in the dusk and dawn time of day by unfortunate hikers who are lost in the wilderness. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is a type of illusion, and I would agree with you, because the Dark Watchers have only been seen by people who hike out in the middle of nowhere and who have been out there for days on end. So many speculate that the Dark Watchers are, in fact, an illusion. Many people confirm this belief of illusion by saying that when or upon seeing a Dark Watcher and attempting to approach said figure in the distance, they simply disappear. But I personally think, because I'm me, that they are simply ghosts that disappear because they don't want people getting close to them or telling their tale. It's my channel. I have to. It's me, guys. Come on. You know I have to defend the idea of these things being ghosts. The Dark Watchers are not known to have ever harmed anybody, who are not known to have attacked anyone. Nothing has happened with the Dark Watchers. They have simply just been sighted by hikers or unfortunate souls who have been lost in the desert. In my personal opinion, that they are a type of guardian that watch the Santa Lucia Mountains. I have to get that correct. Santa Lucia Mountains. But everyone else seems to stay close to the idea that they are, in fact, just an illusion. The Dark Watchers, legend and origin go as far back as to the Chumash people. I probably butchered that. I have tried to say the name of multiple different Native American tribes on this channel, and I can gosh darn you that I have butchered it every single time. I guarantee you. But the Dark Watchers have existed in their mythos since the beginning of their tribe. When the Spanish settlers arrived in the California region, they also reported to have seen said Dark Watchers in the Santa Lucia Mountain region thus gaining their other name, Los Vigilantes Oscuros. But of course, many people don't believe that the Dark Watchers are real. But I do. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll go to the Santa Lucia Mountains and I'll stay out there until I see the Dark Watchers in the distance. Who knows? You never know. But I genuinely do think that the Dark Watchers are, in fact, a sort of guardian that protect the mountains of Santa Lucia. I don't know what you guys thought about this story. I don't know if you guys believe in ghosts. Because normally I'm just talking about like monsters and things. I don't often talk about ghosts. That's actually a lie. I'm talking out my backside now because I'm pretty sure I've talked about ghosts a lot of times on this channel. But I like the ghost stories. The ghost stories are some of my favorite, especially something that takes place in the middle of nowhere. They don't hurt you. They won't attack you. They're not hostile. The Dark Watchers are simply there. They stand on the hilltops and they peer down on anybody who's hiking the Santa Lucia trails. And that's just haunting to me. The thought of a tall, shadowy figure just watching me, and when you try to approach them, they just disappear. I don't think they're a hallucination, guys. I think they are, in fact, guardians. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. You're the best. You guys are great. You know, I'm glad that you guys take the time to watch my videos and my content. It really does mean the most. Even though I ramble and talk about monsters and ghosts and cryptids and things like hoop snakes that chase people down the mountain. They're snakes. And they bite. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm not kidding. That was a story that I grew up hearing about. And I'm not going to explain it either. I'm just going to let your imagination run wild with it. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. It is always appreciated. I love you guys. Love your support. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Tell everyone. And come back for the next one. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.